What up, everyone? So I'm back. Took a short little break, took about a week off, had some shit to deal with, but I'm back, and we still have time to get through the month of October, the boxes of October, before September starts, so didn't fall behind, which is good. So I'm going to blast through some videos and get caught up. Oh, I'm already caught up, but, get with the swing of things. You know what I mean, So anyway, we got Loot Crate here, so let's take a look at this month's box, the box of October, and see what we got. So, first off, we got a shirt. Now, this is really interesting, actually, for a few reasons. First, let's take a look. So, obviously, it's from Bill and Ted. No surprise there. So, things to note about this shirt. The quality is very nice. It's also not technically a crossover. It's actually branded, because it says Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure right on there, which is surprising because usually it's always crossovers for Loot Crate, but this time around it wasn't. Something else to note about it, the t-shirt brand is actually branded Loot Crate. It's not Gildan or anything like that. It seems like they have their own t-shirts to print on now. Now, I don't know what that means exactly, if they're actually making the t-shirts or what it is, but it doesn't seem to be by any other brand or anything like that, which is interesting. So, but I like it though, because I looked at the size and fit of this. The t-shirt quality is actually nice. It's soft. It seems like it's professionally done. And it's printed on pretty well, and it seems like pretty fitted. It seems like a shirt that you would buy in a store. It doesn't seem like a crappy one that was printed very cheaply. So overall, this is a very nice quality shirt, and I hope this is something they do from now on. Loot Crate's obviously becoming a bigger and bigger company, so I'm guessing they're getting more leeway now and getting more money and things like that, so they can start doing their own stuff, so they don't have to constantly print on Gildan. So I think that's very good. I think that's really cool, and that's something that's been different from pretty much every other box that we've gotten from this company. So I hope it's a sign of things to come. So overall rating on this shirt, I'm going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. Because, it wasn't anything like amazing. It's not like a super mind-blowing design or anything like that. But it's cool. I think everyone will appreciate it and like it. But the quality is like so important with these things, because even if you like the shirt, if it's shit quality and it doesn't fit and it's like itchy and like rubbing against you the wrong way, then it doesn't matter if it's a good shirt, because you're not going to wear it. So at least you have the opportunity to wear this if you like it, if you happen to have liked this franchise or that movie. So I think it's pretty good, and I think most people would like it and be able to wear it. So I appreciate that. That's good. Next, we got a pop figure. Now this was exclusive to Loot Crate. So this is Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. So we saw a lot of Back to the Future stuff this month, because I'm sure you all know by now that recently we had the Back to the Future Day. And I'm sure everyone knows what it is, but for those of you who don't, in the movie Back to the Future, he traveled through time to October 2015. That day just recently passed, so it was a big deal. People like to relate it to the movie, see how close they were to predicting the future. Anyway, so we're going to see a lot of that stuff this month, and this is no exception. The cool thing is, it's not just an average pop, it's actually an exclusive one made just for the box. And not just an alternate paint job, a completely exclusive sculpt. Like, he actually has things in his hands, so I'm actually pretty impressed, because Funko's been known to do that. They give out exclusive pop figures, but they usually just like switch a head or a body or mix match something together, or just do an alternate paint job. And that's fine, nothing wrong with that, but it's just not as good as getting like an all new sculpt. Now, I'm sure he's not like the craziest, most popular character ever, but he's definitely recognizable, and they did a good job on it. It seems like they took some time and care with this one. It's not one of their crappier ones. The paint job's decent, the sculpt is well done, so I think that's pretty cool. I think that's a very good collectible, considering what month we're in. So, good choice. Next, also an exclusive, also Back to the Future. So, this is from Quantum Mechanics. You can see right there. For those of you who don't know what that is, you recognize them by their other name, Q-Pop. So, Q-Pop has been doing a lot of figures, and Loot Crate obviously has a partnership with them, because we recently got the Batman Q-Pop. So, Quantum Mechanics is the company that makes Q-Pop. And we got this little collectible. Comes with a little card, little tiny certificate of authenticity. But basically, this is just a scale model of the hoverboard. I'll see if I can get my camera to focus. So you can see, yeah, it's just on like a little mirror, little platform there. And it's just a tiny little replica of it. So that's cool. That's a nice little collectible to set up. So again, obviously, to really appreciate something like this, You'd have to be a fan of the movie and have liked it and things like that. But even regardless of that, they actually did a very good job. It's a very nice scale model of it. And it's already like ready for display. You can just pop this right on a shelf. So that makes that really cool. So I like things that are already there for display. And I also am a big fan of figures, as you guys can see behind me. So I appreciate that. And then little things like our little teeny tiny certificate of authenticity. It's stuff like that that just shows that they take the time and effort to, you know, make things nice. It's not always like necessary, but it's really cool. And it came in a pretty cool box. I'll hold that up too. So it actually came in like a really nice like decorated box. So that's cool too. So we have one more item, and this was also exclusive. So we got a lot of exclusive stuff. Now this is from Doctor Who. Now this is the Sonic Spork. So this is obviously a play on the Sonic screwdriver, and you know, it's a spork. So, oh, if I can get to focus. So yeah, so basically it's just like a piece of silverware, and I'm guessing they couldn't decide between a fork and a spoon, so they gave us a spork, so hopefully making it more practical for everyone to use. And it obviously just looks like the Sonic screwdriver. So not super practical per se, but you know, it is something that everyone can use. The only thing that worried me is that the handle was kind of plastic, and I'm just hoping it's like dishwasher safe, because you don't want to have to wash these things by hand all the time. But yeah, so that was just like a fun little novelty item, but that was exclusive as well. So I was reading the little pamphlet, and in the description they said they had 2 exclusive items, but this whole box was exclusive. We only got 4 items, but everything in here was exclusive. So I'm surprised they didn't really advertise that more, and I'm surprised they didn't say that in the little pamphlet. But I think, as far as I know, that's the first time we've ever had 100% exclusive in Loot Crate. I think they maybe have before, but it was like crappy exclusives, like the door hang, like stuff like that. So Loot Crate's very loose with the term exclusive. They kind of call everything exclusive, and the one time they should have, they didn't. Just kind of weird, just making side notes. But anyway, let's go back through this box, let's talk about some value, and let's give it a rating. Nothing but class in here. Alrighty. So first, the shirt. So like I said, 7.5 out of 10. I'm glad they're making their own shirts now. They seem to have made a good choice in quality of shirts. So 7.5 out of 10 on that, but it'll get the standard $12 to $15 value. Next, we got our pop figure. So this is exclusive, so that increases the value a little bit, but honestly not a ton, because like I was saying before, that this Doc Brown isn't like super popular as far as like collectability. He's definitely recognizable, but I don't think people are dying to get this character per se. And the other thing about it is, since Loot Crate's such a big company now, they put out so many boxes each month, so even though it's exclusive, it doesn't increase the value that much, because the market just gets flooded with these things because everyone has it. So I've been seeing this go online for somewhere between like $16 and $20. If you wanted to just buy it outright, it'd be closer to $20, but if you had the patience to wait for an auction, you'd probably get it closer to $16. So that'd be up to you. But it did increase the value, and I thought it was a good choice, and I think, like I said, overall the sculpt was very nice. So there's that, the pop. Then, the hoverboard, also exclusive. So here's the thing about it, and I keep saying this about Loot Crate. I'm going to give this a value of about $10 to $12, because that's what I think it's worth as far as like the quality of it. If this were being sold on its own, that's probably how much it would go for. Now, keep in mind, you could definitely find it online cheaper than this, because like I just said with the pop figure, every time a Loot Crate goes out each month, they have, I think they said they have like 500,000 subscribers or something like that, so there are a lot of these that go out every month. And that means there are a ton of people getting stuff that maybe they don't want. So as soon as these hit like anyone's doorstep, everything in the box is going on eBay, and people sell it for dirt cheap. They're practically giving them away. So you can find this online for probably $5, if even that. So, but I don't want to value it on like the temporary resale market, because when this box gets out there, everyone sells their stuff on eBay, the market gets flooded, so on and so forth. So temporarily the price drops, but over time it will come back up to around its normal price. So, and I would say at least $10 to $12 on this, because I think it's a very nice replica. Quantum Mechanics seems like a good company. all the products they put out is like pretty nice in quality. So I'm happy Loot Crate has a partnership with them because I think it's a great company. So 10 to 12 on this. I think it was a good choice. But again, keep in mind, you can find it much cheaper if you wanted to buy it online. Then our last item, also exclusive, our Sonic Spork. So this I'm going to give a value of like $7 or $8. I couldn't see it going for much more than that. It's really cool, but it wasn't super high in quality. The handle was plastic. It wasn't like, didn't seem like it took a lot of manufacturing to like get this product out there, but it's still cool nonetheless. So this is going to get like $7 or $8. That's what I'd see it selling for. Not much more to say about it. So, that being said, that brings our value on the low end of about 45 and on the high end of about 55. So overall, I think this was a pretty good box. I'm going to give this box an 8.5 out of 10 because everything in here was exclusive. And I know like I said, they're too loose with the term exclusive because we've gotten exclusives from this company before, but like I said, it was like a door hang or an air freshener or something like that. Like, nobody cares if it's like really cheap stuff, if it's exclusive or not. Nobody really cares. But everything in here was exclusive, and it seems like it's actually good quality. It was figures. It was things that seemed like there was a lot of process to get them done. And they're actually making good choices, like with the shirt, with the quality of it. So overall, I think they did a really good job. I think this is a good month. Now, keep in mind, I don't think everyone's going to like this stuff because you only got 4 items, first of all, and 2 of the items were from Back to the Future. So there's always a chance that someone just doesn't like that franchise, didn't like that movie. It's going to happen. So it may not be for everyone, but the good thing about it is if you are a fan of the franchises, the quality of items you got were very nice. So for that reason, that's why it's going to get a pretty high score, but it could have been higher if the franchises were more broad. Back to the Future is a very popular franchise, but I can still see some people maybe not liking those specific things. But overall in quality was very nice. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this value. Let me know if you guys liked the items and what you thought about the quality. So happy to hear from you, so we'll get back to the usual thing. See you guys in the next video. So this has been Loot Crate, t-shirt 7.5 out of 10, box 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you thought. Love you all. Peace.